excited for this too. There's a few goats on both teams that I am familiar with. And
Yeah.
it's so fitting that we have a team called Breakfast for Dinner for Teacup. And honestly, this is just our sign to get some breakfast for dinner.
I
Maybe
feel
not
it.
tonight, but
Maybe when there's an obsidian moon, right? Maybe.
exactly!
Maybe.
Exactly! When there's an obsidian moon at just the right point in the sky, it will do something good for your breakfast for dinner, I guess.
Feel
Like,
that.
you get enchanted pancakes. Think about it.
I feel that. I feel that. But looking at this rotation, this is going to be a really interesting rotation. I'm especially excited for Rainmaker Crab Leg because that's a really interesting map and a really interesting mode on said map because I mean, it's a really good split map. Like you can either go left, you can either go right. It's really going to come down to what team can force the other one's hand into a certain position on the map. If they can force left, they go right. You know what I mean?
Oh
And
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And I'm also really excited for Clam's Museum because that's a really heavy push map, and I think both of these teams can defend really well. I think both of them could push really well. I'm honestly going to be expecting a real back and forth battle between both teams. All right.
Ooh, Tangy. Yeah, I remember them. I
Oh,
think I fought alongside Tangy before.
all right. We have freeze pros, 2 free pros, a blaster. Okay.
Yeah, I'm loving the movement over here from
Blaster got a
the
pick.
side. Ooh,
Oh. Oh.
nice trade.
That was really good movement by Barry, switching it to a trade. Yeah, it's very back and forth. Oh, the Booyah Bomb to force them out. Okay.
Obsidian Moon taking that first lead switch very early on and getting size disadvantage first as their heavy edit goes down. But we have neutrality out here in the battlefield with a Reef Slider coming out for that flat bat.
We got strikes coming in too. That's gonna cap the zone. Yeah, they're gonna come in control here. The one thing I'm interested in watching is the blaster because the blaster is a really big weapon that can like change. Like look, like right there, yeah. Instantly flipped it to 2 down for breakfast for dinner.
And the pancakes will have a chance to be enchanted tonight, but we'll have to see if the moon's in the right place in the sky with Barry going down. And the missiles come out for the zone. Is their chance to take the left zone? And are we going to do that? Not yet.
Okay, so I think Symbolic's got this. Okay. Okay. It is so far been a very big back and forth battle between both of these teams. And it's been very interesting to watch because oh, Barry with the pick. Barry with the reef slide. Getting 2. Okay.
Obsidian Moon taking the lead.
It seems like it's going to be a very back and forth who gets picks and who doesn't. But it seems like Breakfast for Dinner is keeping it up right here. They're keeping the momentum high.
Indeed.
And
with Price Strikes coming out.
Okay. Alright,
I love the movement here. This bucket movement is something I want to use for myself.
They got picked off by a bomb. The Booyah Bomb on the left zone. Alright. Breakfast for Dinner is down 1. And the bubble! The clutch bubble right there. The cap. Okay. I'm really excited to see what Barry does with this reef slide. Because his reef slides so far have been very... Oh! Okay, pushes him back a little. He's all by himself in the 2v1.
And it's the missiles that actually do it for them. They can cap one of the zones, and now we have Obsidian Moon currently in possession of the zone. Missiles are online, ready to go. We're going to see how they're going to use them. I assume they're going to use them now with Tri Strikes come out. It's looking a little hairy.
He made Symbolic fall all the way behind. That slows them down. They're popping missiles of their own. They got to keep them off zone. Oh, they popped a Booyah on left zone. Okay. And Red Shark was able to capitalize on a pick. Nice cap with the roof slide. Barry with the pick. Barry with 2. Can Barry make it 3? Barry made it 3! And they cap. That is humongous for breakfast for dinner.
That's huge for them. You're right. Even though they don't have the lead right now, they just have to hold it for a little while longer with just a minute and 8 seconds left to go. But Obsidian Moon is not going to wane like that.
And trades right. Oh, they picked off Barry. Trades right here really benefit breakfast for dinner. At least definitely in a position to where they're up. Though it is very close, especially with the Booyah Bomb coming out. But they are down their blaster. Oh, and all the specials come out. Okay. All right, Veggie's down.
Excellent pick from the Swatana, getting rid of Veggie. Skid mark out here, trying to clean it up and managing to, but not for long. Pettit is struggling just a little bit. Wishful
blaster
going down in the trade.
Oh, and Red Shark's down to a bomb.
Indeed.
It's getting close.
Oh, that's
Washer, the reef slide comes out to push Symbolic back. Now Symbolic can't support his teammates, and they're getting picked off one by one. And Barry's being a really good distraction here. This is something you love to see out of Dapple Dualies.
Yeah, that is something you want to see out of them. And Dapple Dualies.
That's game. That's game for breakfast for dinner.
Yeah. The
Wow.
pancakes. The pancakes for now have been enchanted.
They're now blueberry pancakes.
Yes. Yes, you know ball.
Knowing fall. Yep. What do you think's better, chocolate chip pancakes or blueberry pancakes? I have to know.
Chocolate chip.
I don't know. I might have to say blueberry on this one.
I mean, blueberry can be good too. It's just I like chocolate as well.
True. Man, that was a game. That was peak cinema if I've ever seen it from breakfast for dinner. Barry on the Dapples. That is probably the definition of how you want to play Daps to a T. Like getting in their base, being able to distract their support from the rest of their team, and then being able to take them out one by one. That is just peak playing Dapples. I have to fully give it to him on that one. That was great. But Obsidian Moon, they did play a very good game. Their weapon comp is really, really good synergy. Very good synergy. Like Pro, Blaster, Sword, and I'm forgetting the other one. I don't know what it's like. My brain's farting right now. But their weapon comp is just great together, and it is something that'll definitely make the next 2 games very interesting to watch. Very interesting to watch.
It kind of gives me the vibe that they've been fighting together for a long while. I don't know how long Breakfast for Dinner has existed. I thought that I haven't seen them around before, so are they newly formed? Same goes for Obsidian Moon. Like, I want to know their stories.
Yeah. I believe Obsidian Moon, because I'm very good friends with Symbolic from Obsidian Moon, and they've been around for like 2 weeks, so it's really good seeing this out of.
That is really impressive. Oh, you kind of went silent.
Oh, did Breakfast for Dinner win that game? I'm confused.
Let me check. Well, Sundo updates. You go into Sundo. Update your site.
Alright, we got this new game starting though. Okay. Oh, we got the Rapid Blaster instead of the Heavy Edit. And we got the Wiper instead of the Stamper. This is going to be a paint war. Especially with... Oh, and Barry is already causing a distraction. And he gets a trade out of it. That is something you love to see.
This is some good work by the shot over here. Is this Pro 4? Okay, it's Pro Forge. Frozen, I think.
Oh, the Freeze Pro?
It might be that. It doesn't look very icy, so I kind of... doesn't look like
Really
Doesn't
good.
look blue.
Oh, and the pick by Veggie. Okay. And Obsidian Moon is down too, and they have the missiles pop. This is something for a push right here.
Veggie out here
Oh,
swimming and taking down Tangy too. Tangy was
and the
once
hammer.
part. Tangy was once part of Scurvy, which is now a defunct team. But I heard they were pretty strong. I think it had manga on it too. But
I got you. I got you.
Symbolic going down, and we've got the strikes coming out.
Oh, and a trade out of
Shark going down.
the strikes is very impressive. And Breakfast for Dinner goes down too in this one. And Veggie's trying to escape the base. This is like really good like team synergy right here. Like this is really impressive with Barry being able to distract everybody and has everybody looking at him. Okay, and the blaster's being held back by the rapid blaster. Like the bubble is out there, away from the fighting. That's a really good force of the special. And the hammer snipe. Wow.
Red Shark going for that hammer snipe as we end with a trade there. Size disadvantage going to Breakfast for Dinner as Obsidian Moon has more players right now, except now we have a 4v4, but just long enough they had the advantage here. So now we got Blaster.
Rapid Blaster got a pick. Okay. Oh, and Barry goes down on the left side. Obsidian Moon has not been able to attain mid this entire game. They might be able to do it here though. Breakfast for Dinner is all down.
Once again, looking at the Pro Forge, the freeze, I think you said it was.
Yeah, the freeze.
I can never keep up.
No,
I can never keep up.
and the Pro going down to the Blaster as they're in the base. They're trading clams, trying to get a ball, and another one pick off by Skid. I actually did a scrim as a sub for Breakfast for Dinner a couple of days ago, and they were a really fun team to play with. I really enjoy playing with Barry's Dapples. Really good player.
I believe you. They do look like a fun team to play with and against too. Like that's just team synergy that we can all learn from. Obsidian Moon, of course, also has their own team synergy that I want to learn from as well. But curiously, Obsidian Moon is not in the lead. I didn't even realize that Breakfast for Dinner had their all dunked already.
It's just
now
been
we're sitting at a 971 points.
It's just been a mid war. I mean, as in like a war over mid.
Yeah.
Because Obsidian Moon has not been able to get a grasp over mid, and their Rapid Blaster Skid has been able to take control of top spinner and just take them all out. But I think this game is far from over. As the stamp goes down. This is a really fun game to watch, especially from Breakfast for Dinner, because they've been able to hold Obsidian Moon to their base this entire game as they score again. But Obsidian Moon is already pushing forward. They're taking out multiple members of Breakfast for Dinner here. They might be scoring. They might be able to take lead with this push, especially with the bubble from the blaster. Oh, and he gets stuck.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh,
and we have a wipeout for Obsidian Moon going down to Breakfast for Dinner.
Wow, and that might seal it. They do have their pity ball though, so this game is again far from over. It could be one wipeout away from being over. But just Breakfast for Dinner. Oh, and the reef slide. Oh, they're all tied 2-2. It's that Rapid Blaster though. Skid is not letting them in, and the missiles come out. But we have the heavy hitter on the left foot, and it's prevented.
Oh, nice.
The stop there by the slosher is insane. Wow, that was just great play. That entire game by Breakfast for Dinner. they were just able to hold Obsidian Moon to either mid or their base, and most of the time it was their base. They didn't even get past mid. That was just great play.
It really was.
And this is what you love to see out of games between two very competitive teams. Obsidian Moon is a very great team. Breakfast for Dinner, also a very great team. This was a great set to watch. And wow.
Yeah, it was really interesting watching their set, and I guess it's a oh no, it's a best of three. So
Oh, we're playing best of 3. Okay. Okay. But I still have very high hopes for Obsidian Moon in this tournament. They played very well, and they played very well. I just feel like Breakfast for Dinner had their specials when they needed to. I feel like they also forced Obsidian Moon to panic their specials a lot more than they probably should have, especially with the blaster popping a lot of bubbles deep into their own base for protection. But overall, that was just a great set. Very well played by Breakfast for Dinner.
yeah, it was really fun to watch them.
And I'm also really excited to see how far both of these teams get into this tournament. And I I really hope we get to see one of these teams in the finals for sure. But I guess we did learn that blueberry pancakes do beat the Obsidian Moon in a way.
Baby girl, I want you there. Promise to treat your love fair. When we touch, how we connect. Said this love have no regret. Baby girl, I want you there. Promise to treat your love fair. When we touch, how we connect. Said this love have no regret. Lit a fire right up under my soul. You was looking for a man, I'm here, baby, let's go. I wanna know your taste, wanna know your vibe. Got me crushing on you, baby, you ain't even trying. I know you're fine. You know I know I'm fine. Can I know your name? I just want a little bit of your time. They say I'd be a fool to fall in love with you. Baby girl, I want you there. Promise to treat your love fair. When we touch, how we connect. said this love have no regret.
All right, so we're back with a really interesting game with a lot of like team names that are very, very long. Team without 3 people over the skill cap, and I've been playing Roadhog in Overwatch recently, and he's fun. I have not played a lot of Overwatch. I haven't played Overwatch in a couple of years, but hey, that was a pretty fun game. Oh, the rotations, or these maps, Hagglefish Zones is a great map. Oh, I'm ready for this. I'm ready to watch this. This is going to be a great game to watch. Cooler Gal. Cooler 96 is a very interesting pick, especially for zones, especially as a cooler option. Daps, Heavy, and Sword against an S-Blast, Dynamo, Splash, and Leader. 2 backlines. Okay, I mess with it. I mess with double backline. We got a Sword. Pressuring. Oh. Blue got a pick on the Heavy. Okay. Sword's getting pushed heavily back. Zone. Oh, popping Booyah. Okay. Putting pressure on side flank. Oh, and they're going to cap the zone here. They're going to cap. Oh, and they have a trade. Okay. It seems very. Blue seems like a very coordinated team. They take pushes, they take flanks very together, and they're able to push yellow out completely out of the zone. Double wave breaker and to the Booyah, where the Booyah gets a pick on the Heavy. Okay. The zone is capped by Blue. It seems like they're trying to put Dynamo pushing pressure on the left alley, which forces the Booyah. But there's no one to push with the Booyah. But the Booyah does contest the zone, which is instantly capped by Splash. This is a really interesting comp ran by Yellow, and the Dualies push in and fall. Oh, they're pushing left together. This team is very coordinated. It is impressive. And the Dynamo, the Splash goes down. Yellow cabs. So really, Blue is down by 2 here. The S-Blast is still down. Oh, S-Blast comes back. Okay. Dynamo putting pressure. They're being held out by... Oh, then the crab is popped. The Dualies are just ignoring the crab. They're sharking. Then they fall to the Dynamo. Okay. Can Blue cap the zone here? Oh, they pop Booyah Bomb on the middle of the zone. And Wave Breaker. Yellow Yellow gets pushed back very far. And the sword gets a pick on the dynamo. They're popping Booyah right here to pop it on the zone. Okay. Okay, I see this yellow team. This yellow team, they seem very well together. Oh, S-Blast goes down to the sword. Splash is able to pick it up, take out the sword. Okay. They have Crab. They're moving up to pop Crab. Will they be able to get a pick with the Crab? They push them back very far. And they have Cooler. Splash with the pick. Okay. So it seems like a really big distraction war, which the Splash is winning in this case. It keeps attention off the zone. And the Gal falls. The Splash is just being able to move very, very fast. And being able to clean up anybody that comes in by themselves. And they're being held out.
They are.
They're being
Sorry
held
about
out. No, you're good. They're being held out by a combination of Dynamo and Leader. And the Crab finishes it. That's the first game is going to blue here.
Sorry that I had to go for a little bit. I had to make sure that the laundry was taken care of. I need like a pair of pants for tomorrow. You ever get that? Like, oh man, I've got to go somewhere, but I don't have pants.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. I feel that 1000%. Feel that.
Like, why you late to work? I don't got pants.
You missed a really good game. A very interesting game, really.
Oh, I bet I did. How was it?
It was a battle. It was a battle, and then the Splash just got into like a momentum. They were able to push deep into the enemy's base, and they were able to cause a really good distraction, kind of like how Barry did on Daps. It was a very, very interesting and very nice to watch. But that was one game. Now we have Undertow Rainmaker, which is also a very interesting. This map can go two ways. Like, it's a very. I mean, of course, you always push left, unless you get a white, then you can push right. But Dynamo on this map, I feel like this is a really Dynamo heavy map, and especially if they run Dynamo in Leader, I feel like that combo, that can just hold somebody out. I feel like there's almost no getting past a Dynamo plus Leader comp, especially with a Splash. That was that crazy as that Splash, it could be game over pretty fast.
It really can be. With this map and mode, I'll say it's kind of cursed for me as a brush, but just as long as you take it around the left side. I know some folks that like to take it to the right side, which it's fine, but you have an easier time going left. I don't know why. You would think that going directly would be just fine, but apparently not.
Yeah, struggling on this map is real. Like, my team, we struggle on this map. Shout out Agenda. We struggle on this map a lot. It just really comes down to, you know, the enemy team spawns on the right. You know, it takes them longer to get to the left than it does for them, you know, to just cut you off there at the right, you know. So really, it could be, like, especially with the comps that we're looking at. I don't know if you were there for the first game or you saw that they ran their cooler option on 96, which is a very interesting pick. I do really like that gal. That gal is very good, but I don't know about it on zones. It could be a little bit of a, it can get out painted very heavily. Well, I'm really excited to see what the comps they run for this one are. VDAPs. Okay. And they remain with V, Scope, and Dynamo for VAC. These are very interesting comp choices, especially with VDAPs. Oh, and the VDAPs go down, but they do get a pick off of the pop, and Luna pushes too far. He gets picked off. And Yellow is just going... Yellow's already taking it to the left. And
Which is where you really want to be.
Yeah, because Blue now has to chase Yellow. Yellow can position themselves into a way where they're ready for it. Like this Heavy is right here. The Charger does have back. They are popping back here. They can't... Oh. They're focusing it on the Pro. And the Pro was able to get a crazy pick there. And Blue is down. Oh, they lost their. Oh, the Luna Blaster was able to get the stop here. And it's just the Pro. The Pro might need to back up here. But they're getting chased down heavy. And they're down. And the jump off the beacon might not be safe either. But the Dapple's got a pick off of it. Wow.
Hey, that's a friend of mine. That's Flick from a 1v1 tournament I have recently commentated for. That
Really?
1v1 tournament is called Switzerland. Taki's a really cool TO, and I hope everybody gets a chance to meet them.
I
So
played.
we've got...
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
no, you're good. We got a push going
You were
here.
saying?
Oh, I
Right,
played Switzerland once, and it did not go very well. But we got this sword is going crazy, and the sword gets a
Ooh.
quad.
Unofficial white belt.
The sword was able to entirely stop the push by themselves. That is impressive.
And
they have
it
Booyah.
is.
And they get picked off by the Luna here. Again,
Luna
these
Blaster does.
the Luna's able to pick off the heavy here. That's their backline down. Going for the sword. The sword backs up. But the duelie's pushed. Everyone on blue has their specials. We might see a lot of specials get popped. Cooler. And Stamp. The Stamp gets thrown. No pick off of it. But the sword is tagged. The sword is down. That is a great follow-up or a great start to that fight by the Luna Blaster. And yellow they're not together. They're dismantled. The Dynamo goes down to the heavy though.
I'm loving the position on this V heavy.
This positioning is great by yellow because they're able to pretty much stop and put a halt to the entire push. That's a knockout. That might be the comeback win by blue. Wow.
It was almost a defeat, like right then and there.
They had us in the first half, not gonna lie. And then they clutched it up and they turned it around in the end. I think that their comp of double backline with Charger and Dynamo is just really hard to stop. That could be a team that goes very far in this tournament.
I think so too.
And I really wish I could say those names, but those are a lot of words. And that's a lot of words that need to be said. Other than Overwatch. Roadhog is a pretty good main in Overwatch. I think I main Junkrat. So it's basically the Roadhog, kinda, in a way.
Wait, so which group were we
What do you mean?
like were we watching group D or group E?
Oh, let me double check. Group D. You're watching Group D. We have a lot of interesting games that happened over the span of this tournament. We have Obsidian Moon and Blue Flare going on right now, which Obsidian Moon has a game over Blue Flare. Which, if Obsidian Moon could win this series, they might be able to make Matcha Bracket. And we could possibly see a rematch between Obsidian Moon and Breakfast for Dinner. I would love to see that. I would pay money to see that. That'd be a great rematch to watch.
Indeed, it would be. I agree with you.
And I like watching the blue team here with that comp. Like, the one thing I love about watching these tournaments is I love watching comps that people have. And I love watching completely random comps and comps that you think wouldn't work, but they do work, like Dynamo and V Scope, which work very well together because they're both very good lockout options. So I think this team could make it very far.
And the best part is, the tournament's still young, and I feel like all these teams, even the ones we haven't commentated, have a big chance at going far in the tournament.
It's amazing.
So are we all ready? Let's see here. What are these teammates? Team without 3 people for the skill cap. Versus I've been playing Roadhog and Overwatch lately, and he's been fun. Okay, yeah, That's a lot of work.
That first game was very good. I really wish you were here to watch it. It was amazing to watch.
Yeah, unfortunately, I needed to be sure that I had pants in the morning.
I feel that. I hate it when that happens.
Like, no, you must check for pants first. If you don't have pants, how are you supposed to get anywhere in the morning?
But
It's like, hey boss, I don't got any pants already in the dryer. They're not even in the washer yet. I gotta do laundry. Yeah, well, we gonna do it. Yeah, well, I have ADHD.
but looking at the sets right now, Blue Flare did put a game of Obsidian Moon, so it is 1-1 right now. We could be seeing a comeback win for Blue Flare, which would knock them into matcha bracket. And also with breakfast for dinner. Really, we have a lot of teams that I am very excited to watch, and a lot of good players that because that's the Splash player was very good. Their Dynamo, their Charger was very good. Like there's a lot of team synergy. You could tell that they practiced a lot, and it is something very impressive having good synergy like that. That does not come by naturally, you know.
It takes a lot of skill. It takes a lot of practice to be able to do that.
Absolutely.
I've only been in comp since October of 2024, but yeah, 2024. Feels like forever though.
I've only been in comp since February 2026.
Let's go.
Let's go. 52 mains.
Let's go eat brush mains.
Let's go eat brush mains. And I would really love to play against these players because a lot of these players have a lot of potential. They play very well. I would love to see a lot of these players at a lot higher level tournaments because they definitely have the skill. I definitely do think they do.
Yeah, I think so too. I've got to say, I think I remember Kay from I've been playing Roadhog in Overwatch, and Frycat. Frycat's in there too. Yeah, that's Flix.
Actually, I do believe I've seen Kay before. I think I do believe I played them in From the Ink Up yesterday. Actually.
Ooh.
The name seems very familiar. I want to say it might have been in Gold Bracket, one of those games. So they are a very good player. I'm very excited to see them go further. Yo, Moku, tell me, what are a lot of your notable tournaments that you've played in?
Well, let me check my send-up. I think the last tournament I played in, aside from the NA League preseason earlier, was Gamers for Giving back on April 5th. And I've played in Raised for Races, which is a charity tournament played by POs and organizers and different staff across the Splatoon community, and I was grateful to be, and I'm grateful to still have been a part of that back in December.
Okay.
But what do you mean notable? Do you mean prestigious, or do you mean my highest?
Yeah, what are some tournaments you've won?
I actually have won Tenta Missile Monday number 2. It was a Splatoon 2 tournament.
Okay.
And I went in with the Brush Gang.
Brush Gang,
So,
okay.
I'm gonna list off the names of people I went with, and you're probably gonna look at me like, wait, how?
I know no people in comp. I'm gonna be so for real.
Oh, okay, well.
Maybe if they're big in the comp seed, I might know their name.
Hold up. I feel like, who is this? No, I went to one with the. Wait. Yeah, it was Shifting Tides. Never mind. It wasn't. It was my team. So I went with, among many brush mains, I went with Allegro from Solo Queue. Dreamy from Excalibur tournaments. He's a head TO.
Yeah. All right.
And Krakenmare.
I got you. Okay, I see you. I see you. I mess with that. I mess with all that.
Yeah, they kind of adopted me a while back, but
Was it,
they haven't played any tournaments with me lately.
do y'all all run brush?
Oh
It's
yeah,
like
we
all
do.
running all 4 brushes sounds like that sounds like a Tom and Jerry cartoon. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was in another tournament called Shifting Tides. We got second place in that. That's a
Oh.
Splatoon 2 tournament. The Ten of Missile Monday was a short-lived thing that was in Splatoon 3. We did get first place in that out of 5 teams,
Mm-hmm.
but it was with a different roster.
I gotcha.
I had it confused for a moment.
I gotcha. I'm still right now. I'm still living off the high of winning from the Ink Up 100 last night with Agenda. Man, shout out Loaf, shout out Jess and Sean. Like those are my homies, and they are great
Oh,
players.
yeah.
They are great players, and I don't know where I'd be without them. Especially Loaf. Loaf, my homie. And really, comp Splatoon is just something to love, and it is a great experience to do, and it's something that I think everybody should try, in my opinion. Like if you like play Splatoon casually, I think you should try comp Splatoon. You meet some great people, you make great friends along the way, you know, like some like rom-com kind of stuff.
Yeah, if you're into that.
Of course, if you're into that. But I'm excited for these brackets. Cause I hope y'all love my commentary, cause y'all get me for brackets too. So
Woohoo!
I'm hoping it's enjoyable. I gotta get pumped up a little bit.
Hey, I'm enjoying the vibes.
Hey, we're watching some great Splatoon right now. Some great gameplay. Like I don't think I would have wanted my first job commentating to be anywhere else. So I mean, we just watched a good set. We started off with a great set between Obsidian Moon and Breakfast for Dinner. So there's going to be, I'm excited for Gold Bracket because we're going to see teams that are very competitive. I'm ready to see some back and forth. I'm ready to see some full-on war between two teams, and it could get messy. It can get interesting sometimes, you know?
It could. I think you could say that it's gonna get inked up.
Inked up like a teacup.
Yeah.
That was terrible. That was terrible.
No, that was beautiful.
It was
Because I
beautiful.
wonder if Squid Ink actually does exist. Hold up.
If
There is. It exists.
Does
It
Squid Ink exist?
Yeah, it's Squid Ink tea. It exists.
Oh, like consumable. Okay. Sounds a little gross, but I mean, hey, if that's your thing, that's your thing, twin. I mean, you do you.
I've never eaten Squid Ink before.
I've never touched Squid Ink before, and I think I'd like that reputation. Or I don't know. What would that taste like? Like it's kind of like eating seaweed. I know a lot more people probably eat seaweed than people drink ink. So
I'm kind of beefing with the USPS right now. I'm gonna need them to move my mail a little fast.
the UPS.
USPS.
Oh, USPS, even worse. Or better.
I mean, expected date is Monday the 13th. I ordered a sticker from a good friend of mine, Tori ENG,
Okay.
before his shop closed.
I got you. Okay.
He closes his. Oh, I'm so sorry. I should be looking at the pronouns. I am so sorry, Tori, if you're watching this. Let me do a pronouns check real quick because I'll end up accidentally. Let's see here. For your pronouns.
All right.
Where's your profile for your pronouns? Okay, it's him. I was right. Okay. All right, we're good. We're good, chat. He closes down his shop every once in a while because I don't know, but if his shop looks closed, He's usually opening it up back again at some point. I can't remember if it's because of conventions or plans or if it's just to give enough time to stock because those products he's got sell out really fast.
I gotcha. I think our next match is about to be starting. First round gold bracket or matcha bracket. I'm sorry. We're gonna be seeing Blue Flare playing against Donde. I can't speak Spanish. I sound like a white boy trying to speak Spanish. Donde Esta wins. Esta wins. Yes.
You did it!
I did.
I would have screwed up. I would have screwed that up. I would have just been like that.
Yeah, my real homies know that I'm like the whitest person alive. Can't speak Spanish. I can say el baño, and that means the bathroom. That's all I know. But I've seen a lot of these names from in this rotation. That is one that I know personally Agenda loves to see, but I don't know if a lot of people love to see Rainmaker on Humpback. That is a really hit or miss rotation. Depends on what comps they're running. And Mahi Zones is another very good one, and Mako Mart Tower. Really, I'm really excited to see how this game goes, and we're gonna be watching Spot Zones on Mahi up first. All right.
Wait a minute, that's Hedon. I know who they are. I just can't remember what team they're from. Wait, that's my goat.
And we're seeing another we're seeing Nautilus. We're seeing double Nautilus.
My goat.
Double Nautilus and okay, I'm liking Blues comp. I'm liking Dread. Love a little Dread action. And we got Luna, Neo Splash trying to paint the zone, get the little cap, probably try to save up for some strikes. And Range Blaster gets picked, and we have strikes being popped. And we have a very aggro Splash, and the Splash gets taken out. Oh, and there's a Dread Reef Slide cancel by the Nautilus. And then the Nautilus is splash downing and gets one.
The wins is currently, I don't know what team. Okay, they're yellow team. They're currently on the back foot right now. Except, no, they're not.
Well, see a Reef Slide. The Reef Slide trade. Reef Slide trade. You don't usually see two Nautiluses in comp, especially against each other. Something it's rare. But
I don't see that.
What I'm personally interested to see in is which one does better, Splashdown or Rain, because
I think it's Rain.
You think
Rain goes for chip damage.
Yeah, I got it.
Rain goes for chip damage and sorry.
No, you're good. I mean, like chip damage. That might be their whole entire gimmick with Luna Blaster and Dynamo.
Like, we gotta rain on people's sandwiches. People can't eat their sandwiches if we rain on them. So while you have a splashdown, that solves all your problems. You just gotta have an ink storm, and people will just avoid bringing their sandwiches into the thing. You know, it just makes sense.
Right now, it's looking like Yellow tends to rain on Blue Flare's parade. Not now with the push and to go into the Kraken to take out the splash and the jump. The Dynamo is holding right very well. And strikes being popped to push them out of their court. I guess this isn't their court, but out of mid. And the hammer is popped, but it's taken out by the Nautilus. And the other Nautilus falls to it as well. Yellow is, they are dismantled. They are not pushing in together. And Blue is holding up very well. And when they get into this position, it becomes a battle of AoE, into which Blue Flare will always win because they have Range Blaster and Dread. But they have Tri-Strikes. But the splash goes down, so the strikes don't matter. Throwing a fizzy.
And just as we're losing the lead, Blue Flare is keeping it down in single digits, and we're about to just lose it.
Wow, that was a great comeback by Blue Flare. Something that you love to see. Wow. That's probably one of my favorite parts about watching Splatoon games is when a team can come together after falling apart and just being able to just take everybody out. They did very well. And man, that was a really good game. Very good start. Really excited to watch Humpback Rain, but in theory, this should be a game very heavy to Blue Flare due to them having a Dread and a Range Blaster. Because Humpback's a very AoE type map. But we might see a VAC. Hopefully we see a 96. I love seeing 96s. I hope we see a 96 out there. But it could be a very interesting matchup.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what else they're gonna do. Humpback Pump Track on Rainmaker.
And maybe
That's gonna be interesting.
and then maybe we have to go to Mako Mart Tower. I wonder what we see on that. But Blaster on Blaster is very, very interesting gameplay to be watched. I mean, like I said, we don't really see Nautilus in comp. So watching two Nautilus, especially two different kits, going against each other, to which the Splashdown won over the Rain, which is what we agreed on, because we thought Rain would be able to win it. They keep the same. They change to a pencil. Okay. While Yellow keeps the comp the same. Blue Flare just overwhelms the pop. They have Reef Slide. Are they gonna? Oh, they might open with Reef Slide against the right checkpoint. But they're taking out by the Nautilus. What are your opinions on this map and this, or having this map in rotation entirely?
It's the best map and mode combination I can think of, second only to Robo Ramen and Spot Zones. We've got Nautilus out here taking them down, or at least providing support for their teammates. You've gotta love a good support in this household.
Absolutely.
I kind of low-key admire backline.
I tried picking up backlines. It never worked for me. I'm always a Slayer. But
Same.
Weirdly enough, I completely disagree. I really don't like zones on ramen, Robo Ramen, that much.
That's
but,
fair enough.
Yeah, then again, I am a gal, so. And then just these weapons are just very much able to hit over wall. It's definitely a struggle playing against these weapons. Dynamo being able to hit over the ledge to hold the Nautilus back, because that Nautilus definitely wants to get in and use that splashdown. And there it is, right then. But the Nautilus was canceled by the Dynamo. You might be seeing a pickup here. Oh, but the Reef Slide, being able to get a pick, be able to get two, but being taken out by the Dynamo. The Blaster on the flank with the Kraken, and that's a wipeout. Blue team, Blue Flare might be able to come back and become coordinated. They might be able to... Oh, and the Splashdown, being able to take out two, making the sacrifice worth it. The strikes were too late, and that's another wipeout. This is a wipeout fest, and Blue is able to just take it straight in, get the lead, being able to take it down to 24.
24 points indeed. We've got a long lead over Donde Esta wins, with Rainmaker being left alone. That's kind of a gamble, but never mind. There's actually a lot of yellow ink here. So we're gonna let it reset.
Of course you'd say it's a gamble as a brush player. I know.
I mean,
you'd probably run in and take that, right? Just run right past them.
I would. I'd probably just pick it up, get cooked anyway, but... it's just how I am. It's like I just run in the base. I'm like, that's my Rainmaker. I just proceed to eat it. I wonder what the Rainmaker tastes like.
I don't know. It might taste like a lot like metal and inky metal. But we're watching a really... Oh, and Yellow goes down too. We're watching a stalemate almost. As Yellow's getting pushed back into their base now. But the Dynamo's able to hit over the ledge, holding them back. This is looking really well for Blue Flare here. But the Rainmaker is down. Most of Yellow has their special. I might just start calling them wins. My Spanish is not very good. But the Dread being able to get a lot of damage on the Dynamo. As the Dynamo is forced to retreat, but the Rage Blaster pops Kraken is able to chase down the Rainmaker. Holding on to whatever grasp of a push they had. The Nautilus pushes up, but the Nautilus is being held back, and they are very low.
They really are. Nautilus being pushed out, like you said, and getting that triple splashdown. Avoiding it, actually.
Avoiding it, that is impressive.
It was one certain death, but surely they must have been saved by a teammate, and they're just staying alive.
This Nautilus is very good at staying alive.
That's the hallmark of a good support.
Yeah, it's just a shade that it was the Range Blaster that was able to come in and confirm the splat. But just looking at this weapon comp, it's just heavily favored towards Blue Flare on this map with Range Blaster, Dread, Splashdown Nautilus, and Pencil. I don't know if Yellow has 14 seconds. If they fall to the Kraken, it might be game over. And they're popping specials. Rainmaker down. They're down 2 as well. And that's wipeout. That's going to be game for Blue Flare. Wow. That's a very well played game.
Indeed.
It is very incredible watching weapons succeed on maps that they're very heavily favored in, with this being a very strong AoE map with Dread and Range Blaster, and the Luna Blaster wasn't really able to do much. We didn't really see much of the Luna Blaster. But overall, great game played by both sides. Dante Esta Wins had a great push at the beginning of the game, and it was insane comeback by Blue Flare that was able to shut it down and win them the game. It's
That was really impressive.
Very impressive, yeah. And I hope to watch more of Blue Flare. I love their comp. I love Dynamo combined with Nautilus. That is a very interesting. No, that was Dante Esta Wins. That's my bad. But Pencil and Range Blaster, and it's just a heavily favored map towards their weapons, and I think that's a really good lean into why they won that match. But looking at games that we have from around the tournament, we have the 4 seed taking on the 5th seed, and Breakfast for Dinner taking on Grog, the 6th seed. We have very interesting sets still left to be played that lead to finals. And who knows, we might be seeing a down to the wire finals between 2 great teams. There are too many great teams in this tournament right now.
I'm not surprised to see Breakfast for Dinner getting into matchup bracket. I always believed in them.
Yes. When we watched them play against Obsidian Moon, they had their backline skid was very great, and Barry was able to do really, really good dapple work. And it's just a good team all around. So I'd like to see them make it very far. But there's a lot more Splatoon to be played. And wow.
Indeed.
Alright, and I think we're going to be going on break here soon. Before we get ready for...
Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, and be sure to get some food. We will be back with more exciting battles here at Teacup.
Oh.
Welcome everybody to the 5Ds late night session.
like this. So relax, have a seat, kick up your feet, and groove to the J. Ross beat. Like this. It's for you. Know what I'm saying? Money clocking, watch the time, it's equivalent to rocking. Who them kids knocking at your door? It's 4 in the morning. Tapping on your scully, capping into the system. Don't diss them, open up your eyes and listen. Some kids call dimensions with rhythm. Man, I don't know, they deep with bad beats and shit. Magnificent, incredible, amazing. Trendsetting, skin wet and trailblazing. The list goes on. Number 5, secret agent on sneaky mission, creeping through your dreams late night. Got your head up in the clouds, watch these rhymes take flight and break mics. Keep it rocking till the broad daylight. No play fight, we stay tight with the rhyme right tonight. See, we moving now, it's moving now. Steady with the music now. Violators never know intruders now. We do it how we feel. Love vibes, love beats, and love still. Mic skill never lacks. Relax and just chill till
When the hourglass cracks and begins to leak, and the nights look bleak, it's the sun that comes up awaking kids who sleep, who can't change their form with disguises on from late night to early morn. When the hourglass cracks and begins to leak, and the nights look bleak, it's the sun that comes up awaking kids who sleep, who can't change their form with disguises on from late night to early morn. The sun and moon shift to twist just like tragic gust of winds brought forth by sorcery. All sorts of kids flee these new situations, make them piss, and they continue to drift on thoughts filled with blankness. Thank us later so we can speak now. I knew kids with gifts that words can't express, and you ask what's left. Let's concentrate, we can make it like it's never been before. Open my mouth, but for what? You say bet and we did. The destination was a plane unknown to membrane, found within lines that's thin enough to cut atom strings in the corridor. So walk slowly and act like you know that the D's is energy. In times when time's out of the essence and you're running just to be able to say that you did it, it's done. So get it on many hearts on scribe that real live late night. Gotta do it or I think I might die type shit. Not with this fact, you know there's no turning back. Whatever it is, this university got kids curfew less, with less room to bless us all with loveliness. You like frontin' more than being fresh, and that's sick. But at 43 after 6 when it's spacious, no more restricted moving, but strictly professional. Getting in position to dismiss the suggestible idea that we're just here to be and not to MC. Sunset lets us know that the late night's coming with no time for stress and no time for regret. Sunset lets us know that the late night's coming with no time for stress, and you can never have regrets. When the hourglass cracks and begins to leak, and the nights look bleak, it's the sun that comes up awaking kids who sleep, who can't change their form with disguises on from late night to early morn. When the hourglass cracks and begins to leak, and the nights look bleak, it's the sun that comes up awaking kids who sleep, who can't change their form with disguises on from late night to early morn. And on and on. Come on, yo.
dark.
Rain.
It's gonna rain.
Better get inside.
It's gonna rain.
Yes, a rain was coming. A very strange rain.
This is your award-winning, unbiased news program.
Recognize Moth to a Flame.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's been a bit since I fought them, but these guys are okay. Yeah.
All right, I'm excited to watch them play them. I'm really excited. But this rotation, Shipscape Cargo Zones, that's a hit or miss.
And Museum Clams.
Do mess with Hagglefish Tower. That could be very interesting.
It could.
But I hope we have a really good game, because every single game we've commentated has been awesome. It's been very fun to watch. And we've seen some interesting comps. We saw 2 Nautiluses.
Double Knot.
Double Nautili. We saw a Charger or E-Liter Dynamo. Like,
that sounds really close to home. Holy.
Really close to home?
Yeah.
Bro. All right. Man, I'm excited for this one. A Gal! We got a Gal feat! We got a
String Gal. A DS and Dapple.
Oh, double dually with a pen and a splash.
Hey.
And we have a double. Oh. Oh, well, that match.
Super raid.
That was a great game. Both teams fought really hard.
Yes.
But we already have an insight on the comps. I mean, Wellstring and Dynamo with a Gal and Luna. That's something you don't see every day.
I'm ready to see double dualies. Dapples and DS play similar with play intention.
You don't really see DS in comp really at all.
Yeah.
So we might be seeing a very interesting set coming up here in a second.
True. I mean, anything goes well up there. So.
Yeah, and especially Daps being very big in the competitive scene right now.
True.
We watched a team called Breakfast for Dinner. Their Daps player Barry was very good at drawing attention. It's a good Dapples player, something you always want to watch because it is attention grabbing, quite literally. So we might be seeing something very interesting.
Ouch.
Oh, but we got it now. Yep. Okay.
Who goes down?
I'm guessing this fight went really well for yellow. Oh, it was blue caps again. The gal playing very aggressive.
And poking him away.
Really excited. Oh, and the dabs. Okay.
Dabble.
The
Gets one
dabs.
double gets two, but then goes down.
Yep, we just have the pencil left for blue.
Yep.
From what
DS team.
From what I'm seeing, though, this comp is very heavily favored towards yellow. Or
Yep.
Radical X in this case. Trying to push the well string out and popping wave breaker.
There go whales come out as well.
Oh, they're popping specials to try to get themselves back in. As the Luna Blaster is attempting to try to push the DS back.
Don't spin in a hand to himself. The wall string goes down, the dynamo goes down, but the splash
Right.
also trades out.
Crazy splash flank.
3 go down on Radical X.
This is a really good team. These are two really good teams. And the Luna Blaster is able to get
And
the
the
pick.
DS goes down. The Luna looking for another pick.
Teaming up with a gal on the right
And
side.
the Dapple goes down.
And the
2 go
flame-
down from Moscow
And
Flame.
Other one goes,
3.
Wow, that's a crazy push.
A really good hammer from Luna.
Very.
Out comes Crab.
The crab is countered by the killer whale, and it's being pushed by the Luna.
Getting pushed into corner.
Oh, but they're out.
You go down with reflex though.
This could be bad for
Flash like
yellow.
another hit.
And the
Flash
jump.
gets another hit.
And the
And
jump.
another.
Okay. We're seeing some crazy good movement from both teams.
Yep.
Both teams look like they know how to play around each other very well, especially the Luna and the Gal
Down goes the Luna as we speak.
as we speak. And they're attempting to make a push with a minute left in the game. The Wellstreak is fighting the DS.
The DS
The
is moving
DS
out, and the Dynamo gets a pick.
The Dynamo
But-
gets 2.
Dynamo gets 2.
It's 2 and 2.
Can they
Dynamo-
neutralize them? They cap. They neutralize. Or can they cap? But Radical X recap.
Crab. The crab is popped. And
Out comes
Cooler.
Cooler. Radical X gets another recap. They just have to hold here to get lead. But goes down to 15 with 30 seconds left in the game.
We lose 1 on 2 on Radical X. And Moth to a Flame is able to cap. And it
And-
doesn't. There's no
And
way.
there's nothing that Radical X can do, so Moth to the Flame takes
That
this
is-
game.
That is a great first game from both teams. Played very well.
Yep.
This is something that you'd love to see in a tournament like this.
A lot of good movement from the splash on Moth to the Flame.
Absolutely. And really just great team synergy
And with
overall.
a lot of really good team fighting. Is something random you see down here in low level.
Especially between a Wellstring and a Dynamo.
Yeah.
So some really good team play between two backline weapons. And that's something we see a lot more of in recent comp is 2 backlines. What's your opinion on double backline?
The backline, it's iffy. I don't really like running 2 of like the same role or same weapon.
I gotcha. My team is kind of stuck running double splatling, so it is what it is. With a mini and a Hydra.
Well, Mini's itself. Mini's not really catty. You can't. It's weird. Mini's in a weird middle ground of it. It could be a pseudo backline depending on the kit, but it also could be a really good support.
I completely agree, and that's the thing we're seeing more and more in low-level tournaments is a lot more teams are open to playing not necessarily meta comps. We're seeing a lot less. We rarely see pencil.
Yeah.
We see a few times. Sometimes we see Dread. We don't see a lot. I don't think I've seen Mint in this tournament once.
I haven't seen. The thing is, Splatanas are kind of falling off, so a lot of Splatanas are going to be stop being used.
True.
I was a Stamper one trick. I have over 2,000 wins on a weapon.
I
And then
got you.
I just as recently just started one tricking Gluga as it was my secondary when I played Sword.
I got you. Oh, and we got our next match starting.
All right, Haggle Tower with that CX custom exploder
Ooh.
stuff
Explode.
and the pencil from
Running the
also.
same- Moth to a Flame running the same comp, but Explode is something. Explode is something you don't see very
True.
often. And it's also another double backline comp. But we're seeing a lot of contention between mid, and I feel like this game in particular will be definitely a special fight, like with specials.
The DS goes down. I'm off to a flame there.
DS does go down, and DS the flank by the Gal.
The Gal,
And
the Gal gets 3.
I do recognize this Gal. I have played against this Gal before.
The Gal got 4. The Gal got a quad.
The Gal got a quad. That's how you play Gal. I love watching Gal players. This is so
That
fun.
was a good. 52
Gal-
seconds. To
I'm
learn the
assuming-
weapon.
I'm assuming you also love watching Gluga players as well.
I do. Gluga is so mesmerizing.
It is mesmerizing. But Moth to a Flame just can't get out of their
The
court.
Gal is just holding down their pot. The Gal gets 2 more.
This Gal is going insane. They really know their way around this weapon.
Flash goes down to the Dynamo. Can Moth to a Flame come back off of this push?
I
As
didn't-
Radicless gets to the final check.
Gal goes down, but the Luna Blaster's pushing the pen. Luna Blaster
Luna
takes out
gets
the pen. And that's game.
That's game.
Wow, that game was over before it even started.
The Gal went in, got 4, and then just continued to streak.
And that's the thing I love about watching Gal players is if a Gal can get a successful flank, they could completely flip an entire game with momentum. Especially against a comp that is not necessarily, very well at countering shooters with DS and Pencil.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just played very well by Radical X.
They just followed up with their Gal when the Gal got 4
Yeah.
because they just took the free space.
This is already starting off to be a great series.
1-1. This is match point.
They knew that we're playing Museum Clam. They knew you were showing up, so they had to like show out for you. And wow, I'm really excited to see what they run here for Clams. It kind of gets tricky because as a 96 player, Clams you can either play 96 or play 52. It really depends on the weapons you're playing around. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw 96 come out here. But with double backline, I doubt we'd see it.
That's how popular VAC has became over these few months. We could see AD 96.
Yeah, coming like when I started playing Splatoon, everyone hated VAC, and then I came back and people love VAC. It's kind of crazy. But
It's funny how Splatana struggles in this meta, where Splatana is like the best counter into vacuum.
don't even get me started with that. I hate it when that happens. I mean, we might even see V Charger get played, V Scope in Rainmaker. Like,
I mean, Malta Flame might have to switch their entire comp if they switch to V Charger.
they might, yeah. Though they could try a different VAC option as well. We could see Jet Squelcher, we could see Tentabrella. We could see a lot of different options. I would really be interested to see how they play this.
We can even see Big Swig, as some people are running Swig.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. We can see. Okay. Oh, they're staying on 52.
There's
But
not a
yeah,
list.
okay.
And same comp.
Comp's the same for Moth to a Flame. Okay.
Right.
They must be confident with it. And I'm all for it.
This DS is a really hard weapon.
Yeah.
And the DS instantly goes down to the X-Blitz.
And Clamblitz,
But the Dapple managed to get away.
yeah. Clamblitz is a very big snowball game mode. And when an Explo is able to position, they are able to rain havoc.
But they get bombed out. So they have to jump down.
But they do have the splashdown.
They are holding Splashdown, yes. The
Gal-
Dapple goes down to the Gal, but the DS comes to clean up the kill. The DS just doesn't try to get it. And the Dynamo goes down.
We're seeing a great push by Moth to Flame. And they got
And they
the
got
ball.
the score.
Okay.
Right. But they go 2 down, so can they follow up with the score?
Squelchers throw 3-4 clams in before they're stopped, and they're able to retreat out and pop Wavebreaker.
And they go in for more clams? Can they get these clams in? And they
Wow.
get more clams in.
Wow, this is great movement by both teams.
The Splash goes down. They're 2 down. The Dapple dives in. Looking for a pick.
Okay.
Get one.
They're being pushed heavily back into their base. I'd love to see what this Explo does with the splashdown. We might be seeing that soon. Oh, great repositioning.
I try to pick off the pen, but the Radical X goes 2 down. As Monster Flame has amazing map control currently.
They need a momentum switch. They need picks, but it doesn't seem like they're going to be getting it.
And it's that CX goes down.
Wow, they lose the splashdown with it too, and they pop Crab.
Monster Flame.
Crab
And the
gets
Gal
taken out
gets
by the
the pick.
Gal.
The Gal get 2. The Gal got 2, and it's just the pencil on Monster Flame.
It's a great Gal player right here.
Yep.
Who does understand the weapon.
He's getting map control back here.
And they're able to change. Oh, CS
The
goes
Expo
down.
goes down. The Splash gets traded out for the Expo though.
It's not a bad trade, especially against a double backman comp. But Radical X really does need a momentum switch here.
True. The Gal's getting poked out by the pen, but the Gal managed to live.
But the killer whale goes
And
down.
both of their fighters go down on Monster Flame. And
And
Arquest takes the Q and moves up as the Splash goes down.
And a very aggressive Gal play right here.
Yep.
To allow one ball to go in, to allow two balls to go in.
And they have Radical X has the lead with the Gal scoring
Fourth
7
trade.
clams.
Oh. Radical X with the comeback.
And the knot just collapsed on
And they're losing control of mid very fast.
very fast.
And this Dynamo falls.
The DS gets the Dynamo, but the X were looking for a pick, but the DS gets out safely.
And the gal just should have jumped out right there with the wall.
DS needs 2 clams to make a ball.
It is really something else watching a player play really well with a weapon that is not nearly meta, like DS. But he's
Here's the ball, and they get the ball in.
This is
Can they
great.
follow with that ball? As the splash gets a single clam in.
Single clear. It could go a long way.
Oh, the DS is jumping back in, but it gets immediately stopped.
All right. Looking at Radical X taking back mid, being able to push into Moth's base here.
Mm-hmm.
Aggressive Dynamo is something that is really amazing to watch because it's very hard to counter sometimes.
The DS goes down, I'm off that flame. The Dynamo is extremely...
Oh,
but
that's
the
good now.
Dapple goes down as well, but the Gal gets traded out.
Which would be a win here for Radical X.
Yep.
And the Dynamo goes down. They're down 1. And they have Cooler.
Moth to the flame has to make a push here.
Oh, but we're watching a flank by the
X goes
Dap.
down. The
Oh!
they managed to get the ball. The Gal gets the
Gal!
score.
The Gal was able
But
to
the
get
Gal
the
goes down. In their 3 down. The Dynamo has the ball. This could be a perfect chance for Moth to the flame to come back from this.
But they're dropping. 2 dropped. They lost
Yeah,
Splash.
she goes down to Moth to the flame. Have an amazing defense here.
And the Dynamo is playing aggressive. Playing around the wall of the Gal as well.
Mhm.
And they're able to get
The Dynamo all will.
the Dynamo able to get a pick here. Dynamo able to...
Trades
Oh,
with the Gal. They go 2 down to Radical X. The Panda has to make a push now.
the Pen might need one more pick.
But they go down. The Dynamo gets 2.
The Dynamo
Can they
might...
grab
Dynamo's
No.
down. Gal
Flash
gets rid of a
hits
splash.
as well?
No, we have not an Explo left.
Yep.
Against DS. And the jump.
Now it's just holding this.
The jump's down. The Explo takes
They go
out.
2 down. Mosso.
This might be game.
That game.
That's the wow. Just
Amazing comeback. That Gal on Radical X is super aggro. Just making openings for them every time.
yeah, absolutely. That is how you play Gal, and it's very amazing to watch a comp based off of kind of like a team that plays aggro, like half aggro, half slow, like half aggro, half passive, because it creates a really weird momentum shift that can happen at like the slightest second. Because that was a comeback win for Radical X. Just wow,
Strong. Very strong.
very strong. That was a great first set in gold bracket, or I guess second. My bad. But there's a lot more Splatoon to be played. I'm excited to see Radical X move on. I'm really excited to see their team. Their comp is very strong.
Yep. Let's hope we see them in finals.
Absolutely. And they changed their comp every single game. They went from Wellstring to Explo.
Yeah.
And they changed their Luna Blaster into Nautilus.
Which is bad to see. Switching can lead to a lot of mistakes. But
Yeah. If it works, it works.
yeah.
And I'm just happy we're not seeing any meta slop comps, low key, because that'd make for a very boring game. But as long as we have backlines that aren't penciled, it keeps it interesting. Or leader, I guess leader is also.
Better now.
I miss the time when leader wasn't meta. But I don't think I've seen a leader this series yet. Actually, I've seen one, and it was a double backline leader Dynamo comp.
Yeah.
Like double backline with Dynamo, those just blend into each other very well. It's kind of interesting to watch. And the fact that if Dynamo didn't get the buff that it did recently, it wouldn't even be meta And we'd probably see more end zap options for Cooler instead of Dynamo.
Surprised we haven't seen no V blast or like the short blaster in general.
That's true. We've seen a couple blasters, but not
If
really
it
S
really
blast or.
was a 50% chance of
Short
rain, would you only
blast.
have to water
I think we
half the
did
lot?
see an S blast
85 to
last
90
series,
degree
and we're gonna be
high
watching
temperatures
Blue
today. We're
Flare
well on our way with
taking
81
on. I've been
right
playing
now.
Roadhog in Overwatch recently, and he's fun.
That's a lie. That name is fully a lie. I don't believe that.
I don't. You play Overwatch? You play Junkrat?
I don't. I play Alari and Juno. I'm a support player.
I have not played Overwatch since the first game. I'm gonna be so honest.
I played some of the new heroes, but Roadhog is not a fun character to fight or play.
I'll take your word on it. I'll take your word on it. But we're seeing Zoe. Oh, we're seeing a custom
Here's
blast.
a leader and a pencil, but range blaster.
But we have Dread and Splash and Tetra Dualies. Something we don't see very often.
And speak of the devil, here's the custom blaster.
We don't need to talk about the blaster. Oh, and the blaster with a pick.
Instantaneous out the gate. They get
Blaster-
two?
Oh, blaster.
No, they go down.
But the range blaster goes down as well.
Both
And-
teams with the AoE.
Not
Tetra
taking
goes down. The leader is looking for a pick.
This is a really awkward position because this isn't really a leader pencil map.
True.
It's a really big close range quarters map. But we do have a Nautilus, and I feel like
That
this
is
Nautilus might be making the biggest plays during this game.
Not just painting though.
He's just painting zone. I mean, it is splat zones.
True.
We're watching some good splat zones gameplay. But the splash being able to use, like, we're watching a lot of control.
Kraken comes out from this range blaster.
Oh, and
Looking
he's
for a pick.
able to chase them down.
Can they get a pick? But no, they can't get a pick.
But the crab,
The crab is coming up.
we might need to see more aggro plays here.
True. Or
Blue team just seems to be playing too passively here. But
there's a
the
spider. The solo
Fly.
spider on the leader.
Dread might be able to capture.
Tetra?
Tetris jump out.
Tetra jump. Good jump. Surprising for a Tetra though.
Very surprising for any dualies. But we might see a reef slide into zone very soon. Or
And
a crab. Oh, we might see a crab.
Not only has splash down, so they do have to be wary of that. But the splash goes down on blue player. The Tetra goes down as well. So it's a 2v2 situation right now. But blue had Cooler. So
We have double splash down here, which
the
benefited
blaster
yellow.
goes down on blue player.
Pencil's able to hold. Pencil getting the
Gets
pick on
two.
Tetra. We're just watching a very good pencil player here.
Yep.
And the splash probably trying to splash has crab, popping crab,
Splash
very
has
high
crab.
position. Being able to
They
get a pick on the Nautilus.
Nautilus goes down from blue.
And they're supporting zone. And two go down.
And here
And
comes the splash down,
Cap.
but the splash gets canceled. But we get they get cap
And the
and a
reef,
not spider. Spider trades out the pencil.
which is a win in blue flare.
Yep.
It is just so random to see Tetras played
Oh,
in a tournament.
the blaster
Oh.
trades out the Nautilus.
Splash being able to get a pick here.
Here
Okay.
we go.
Reef
Here comes
slide.
the spider off of blue side.
And the,
Blue player punishes it.
the splash is playing very well.
Yep.
Playing really good movement, especially staying out of the pencil's vision, being able to pop crab,
Cap comes out.
and it
the
leads
splash.
to a pick.
Blue player moves up with this. They get the dread as well.
This is just a back and forth battle.
Yep.
And we're seeing the Nautilus probably just waiting for a good moment to use the splashdown, and the reef slide canceled. Oh, but two go down for very long name team.
Cooler comes out, but can anybody grab that cooler? They have to make a push now if they want to recap.
I don't think they have enough time to, especially with the crab.
The splashdown comes out. Yeah, it gets a pick, but is that pick worth it?
No. First game to blue flare here. Wow.
I see that pretty sure one of our own org members is playing the Tetra.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Just that was a very great game played by both teams.
Yep.
Something you'd love to see, and especially when we have Undertow Spillway Rainmaker coming up, we could see, like we were talking earlier, we might see that come out.
Sure.
And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, one of these teams does run the Scope Charger for Rainmaker.
The vacuum.
So we might see some VACs coming out, which would be very, very awesome to watch. But looking at this future rotation of Shipscape Cargo Tower, that could be a very interesting game, especially when we have two blasters playing against each other.
And looks like in the future we're going to be returning back to Barnacle Dives for Game 4 on Clam.
That could be a rematch game? I mean, it's really hard to say. Both teams played very well.
Yeah.
This is anybody's series still. And whoever wins this gets to move on to the finals.
Yep.
And we're watching Rainmaker on Undertow.
Same comp from...
Oh, no VAC. No VAC at all. So we're running same comp for both teams.
Yep.
I'm very interested. Oh, wait, actually, the leader changed to pencil. So we're running double pencil. Or two pencils. And Rainmaker goes down here with a splash pushing up to get a better angle. While also retreating to get cooler.
Yep.
The blaster is just getting picks after picks, and it
Splash
allows...
is, like, really aggro. The Nautilus goes down.
This splash is allowing the team to just push up.
Yep. Oh. Okay.
Oh, well, there might have been a little bit of miscommunication between teammates there.
Yep.
Now the play is to pop Crab here.
One goes down.
In a
Flash
1v3.
is holding their ground.
If the tension's on the splash, the tension's on the splash. It's...
And they
They're
pick, up
all-
the, they pick up the rain as well.
Wow.
Flash just holding it down.
There has to be some sort of miscommunication going on between Blue Flare for that one. And check. And it's right check. It's not even left check.
Actually, the Dread can slider here and just pop it.
This is true. But they might want to save it until they get a good position.
They do. Is the blaster gonna come out? The blaster goes down.
Are we
And
going to
the
see...
Dread is moving.
Forces the pencil out of position.
Mm-hmm.
And Crab is popped by the
Here comes
slider.
the
Which has been
slider.
canceled by the slider.
Yep. But do they go down? They do go down.
And we might... And Rainmaker's by ourselves.
And go down Blue Flare.
This game just looks like a lot of miscommunication between Blue Flare.
Yep.
But... Wow. The Kraken comes out here to take out the Blaster. The Blaster,
Back and forth.
Blaster's tagged. Blaster gets away,
And the blaster goes down.
The punish on the Kraken, and the Custom Blaster gets two.
Yep.
And brings it to the pencil. Pencil goes down.
3? Can they get a 4?
Four. Oh, they have to pop.
Splash down?
Okay,
They use it just to live.
they made their statement though.
Yep.
And the reef slide into
Flare
the
just running.
The Blaster
Nope.
doesn't care. The Blaster just keeps splatting.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Blue
pretty-
Flare doesn't stand a chance against this run. Can they
And
get the
that's
dunk?
game.
They get the dunk, and that's...
Wow. Man, that was a great game played by I'm just gonna say Roadhog. That was a great game played by them.
Yep.
We saw great splash play, very fast splash play, able to get a lot of attention. And then I feel like Blue Flare just had a lot of miscommunication between members.
Yeah.
So that can really kill a game, especially if you let Custom Blaster or any kind of blaster get a lot of momentum. Wow.
It's OT right now. It's not looking good for Blue Flare. They have to change it in this ship game or they're going to third place.
Yeah, and they're playing a mode that doesn't really favor their comp either.
True.
But maybe they'll have some tricks up their sleeve, and we might get a really interesting game here. And Roadhog's comp stays the same, and it seems like Blue Flares stays the same as well. I'm really excited to see how, I guess, Crab is played around Tower, or how Crab is played around Pencil in this. And we have two go down for Roadhog. A very chaotic opening, as Pencil is only able to give itself cooler. But it gets a pick on Dread. But it gets picked off by Range Buster. Watching the splash get Crab. Crab is getting popped. Reef slide to cancel the Crab and push it in a more awkward position. Oh, and Kraken comes out and misses the splash. And Splash is able to force it off the ledge. But it leads into the splashdown that takes out the splash by the Nautilus. And the Nautilus is able to paint and is able to hold pressure on Blue. Blue Flare is really turning this one around as they take lead, and the Nautilus is fighting the Blaster. Blaster's pushing the Blaster takes out Knot. And Blaster takes out another. They're letting the Blaster have too much momentum. Blaster's just able to shark and is able to see where their teammates need help the most. And that's really what leads to a really big downfall, like playing against Blaster players. And the Blaster jumps out, and the Pencil is able to hold Tower. But the Range Blaster is trying to get a little bit of a part of this fight. But it goes down to Splash. And Splash has Crab, and it is popped next to Tower in a very good position. Roadhog takes lead here, and the Splash goes down to the splashdown, but the Nautilus is punished anyways. But this game is, of course...
I am back now, but
Oh, hello.
as I see, there's 3 going down on Blue Flare.
There was really interesting, very great Splash gameplay, and the Blaster!
Gets another.
The Blaster just can't be stopped here. And we have a Reef Slide coming in that gets one! And they have their forced back up. They're being held
Oh,
out.
the spider goes down. Can a pen hold this
Jump
tower?
the
And the
spot.
pen hold.
And that's
That's it.
that's a sweep by Roadhog. Wow. That is something else. I mean, if you are going against this team in finals, I wouldn't want to be you. I'm gonna be honest.
True.
Because that Blaster and the Splash, like, those combined as the skirmish weapons, they play around each other very well. And the Blaster is able to survey and see which teammates it's able to help out in a sharking position. And I think it was just too much for Blue Fair to handle.
Yep.
But now we have finals to look forward to. And the first game that we got to watch on stream was Breakfast for Dinner, and I'm really excited to see if they make finals. They have very great players on their team. But we have a very good final setup already with this team.
True.
I've been playing Roadhog in Overwatch recently, and it's fun. That is such a long name.
Yeah.
We had to stream one of their games earlier, and it was that name and another really long name. And it was just a really big pain to say all of it. So hopefully we see what is your opinions as watching Blasters become more prominent in the meta?
Well, first of all, I could sometimes play the game, and I sometimes can, because It's either you space out a Glugga or you shoot around their wall, or vice versa. They
Yeah.
space you out. So, seeing Blasters get Provident is something I was really looking forward to. We're also reaching the end meta of the game, so there's that.
As this is also sadly very true. But man, I mean, just watching what comps are becoming meta, and it's just becoming a lot more Blaster, and Blaster is a really hard weapon to play against.
Sure.
And it's shocking because we're seeing a lot less S Blast and we're seeing a lot more Custom Blaster and V Blaster, at least at
Along with
level.
a small percent of people playing Range Blaster now.
Yeah, that's true. And I don't know if Wave Breaker is in the comp scene a lot, but we usually see a lot of Kraken.
True. But the Wave Kit, as heard from a lot of range players, is sometimes just the better kit because it's a free ink refill instead of Kraken.
This is true. This is very true. And I feel like that goes also for V Blaster, because Pop and Bubble also gives you an ink tank
Ink
refill.
refill and a shield.
Yeah, it's also probably why we used to see a lot of mint in comp as
True.
well.
That's
And-
what Pontus kind of fell off, but
Yeah, we're starting to see there was a little bit of Stamper and a little bit of Wiper in this tourney
Yep.
from what I could see, but I have not seen Mint, and it's crazy because I thought Mint was still meta, or at least prominent in the comp scene.
but
Which is-
we're gonna have to wait until the next mainline Splatoon game to see how the comp scene handles that.
Hopefully we don't get 3 splashes and a sloshing machine again.
Yep.
But right now, from what the comp scene is, it's not that terrible.
Sure.
Really, you can play anything, and if you're good enough with it, you can make it far.
It's basically right now just a spacing game. Who could space with the other team first?
Mm-hmm. Very true, very true. And one thing that I love to see from comps, especially what I'm starting to see a lot more, is we have, or as we get closer to finals, we see a lot more teams play heavy aggressive and let their supports back them up, and it is working. It worked very well for Roadhog here with their splash and their blaster, and their not was basically able to clean up anything that those two couldn't get, and we might be set up for a very good finals.
It's definitely better than like the end game of Splatoon 2, where it was just sit back and spam. Not hyper aggressive, but aggro comps are just funner to watch from a commentator, bystander POV, and just funner to play.
Absolutely, I 1000% agree. And from what it's looking like, Radical X is playing against Breakfast for Dinner for the final spot. That right now it's tied 1-1.
Very strong teams fighting each other.
Very, very strong teams. I'm really excited to watch. I've actually subbed for Breakfast for Dinner before, or for a scrim recently.
I see.
And they're very great players. And Radical X, we got to watch them play earlier, and they played a very good set. They run a very similar comp to, I guess, kind of like Blue Flare, where they run a backline with Dynamo.
Yeah.
So we might be seeing something very interesting here. And who knows, we might be getting a peak finals where it's back and forth.
Sure.
We have a lot of excitement to look forward to here.
Yep.
Especially looking at how... I'm going to take a look at how the Oolong bracket is doing. We have Obsidian Moon is 2-0 in the finals. That is something also to keep an eye on, because Obsidian Moon is also a very good team.
Yep.
But who knows? We got a lot more Splatoon to play.
We do.
It's very exciting. It's a very exciting, like you said, this is very exciting to watch it from a commentating role and see how this all unfolds and seeing these comps come together.
Yep.
It's like having a bird's eye view.
Because it's been a bit since I've been down in the lower parts of low level,
Yeah.
as I'm basically pushing it forward. But
Oh.
it's fun to just watch because it feels like you're reliving the entire thing.
Yeah. Is like your level of comp, is that when you start getting into the meta stuff? Or it's just nothing but
Yeah.
meta? Oh.
As of recently, my team has been picking up cooler. We used to be a cooler list team.
I got
But-
you.
Having to push into the mid-level and stuff, you kind of have to pick them cooler.
Yeah, true. The team I play on right now, Agenda. Shout out Agenda again, my homies. We run Entry, my goat loaf, and it's a really interesting comp because we have 2 Slayers. Like the whole entire comp is based on 52, Entry, Mini, and Hydra.
Yeah.
Hydra's not really meta at all, and when you have 2 Slayers and one of your Slayers is your cooler option, it really becomes a little awkward. I guess it's awkward to fight because Entry is not really comp, so I guess not a lot of people have experience fighting Entry very well.
Yeah.
And a good Hydra player can hold down very well. And
True.
I mean, playing around mid-level, you play against a lot of comps that just aren't meta, and in my opinion, I think that makes the game a lot more fun.
True. As compared to my team, we run Gluga, Brella, Entry, Leader.
Wow, really?
It's a fun comp to play. I don't know how people like fighting us, but it's definitely a fun comp to play with.
Last night in FTIU in the finals, we actually played a Gluga tent comp. Yeah,
I
it was-
really enjoy Gluga Tent because you basically have a moving splash wall.
yeah, you have a splash wall and a moving splash wall, like you said. That is.
Yep.
I mean, I find tent really annoying to play against as a gal, but that's just me.
Yeah. But then again, you have splash wall that instant breaks it.
Yeah, but I mean, sometimes you throw that splash wall too early, it gets instantly destroyed by that tent shield, which is
True.
really annoying. But that's the golden age of comp. Is it Trizuka tent or is it Vac tent?
Well, we run Sorella Brella or Strike Brella.
Oh, I got you. Okay. I tried picking up Recycle Brella for a while and it didn't really go well.
Yeah, we tried to get our Brella player to pick up Recycling. He played it in Scrim, and it just went horrible.
Yeah.
So that's why we keep him on V-Brella. Because we tried to get him on 10. That was the first comp idea. It just didn't work. So we just have him play V-Brella for now on.
I got you. Okay. Yeah, that's a really good option with strikes being as prominent as they are in the meta as of right now.
Interesting. We still have a few more third kits that probably will come out either this year or towards the end of the game.
Oh, you think we're getting third kits?
Probably, as we are having a second a second NA league. So.
Maybe. I just want a 52 with Booyah Bomb. That's all I hope for.
I think that's Gluga. I think Gluga already took that.
Oh, maybe. I think that if 52 gets a third kit, it's either going to be triple splashdown or Booyah Bomb. And I'm kind of hoping it's triple splashdown, but I know it's going to be Booyah.
Gluga gets the third kit. It's probably going to get its jetback. I really want to see it with its jetback.
I agree. Gluga with Jet. That is something else. And I'm trying to think, what other third kits have we not gotten yet? That'd be great. A pencil third kit? A decaf
No.
third kit.
We
Decaf
have
third.
the prominent weapons right now that we hasn't got a third kit have been range, decab,
Yeah.
gal, a lot of the shooters.
For sure.
So a lot of the dualies as well.
I'm hoping that if Decav gets a third kit, it's going to be Storm. I know it's probably not going to be, but I can dream.
If Decab gets a entry special at its third kit, I think Decab would definitely come back to meta.
It could for sure, but I don't know what. Maybe give it. No, they wouldn't give it Booyah. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Not sure what
The
actually.
class isn't big enough for them to repeat special.
It could be triple splashdown because no other Viper has.
That's right. It would be a really good option.
It would. Oh, did you say decaf with cooler?
Decaf cooler. Decaf strikes seem really.
Oh, decaf strikes. I thought you said decaf cooler. I was confused for a second. That's my bad.
Decaf cooler in itself sounds scary.
That is true.
If it had a lethal bomb on top of that, that would be a really annoying kit to fight as like a QR like farmer kit.
Loki, they'd probably just copy 96 cooler
Then- Yeah.
and just give it line marker.
If we do get third kits, Tetra might get a third kit in this game.
Tetra with third kit would kind of go tough.
Flash
I don't know.
out.
Splashdown Tetra. Oh, that'd be annoying to fight against. But hey, I mean, I guess it's got to happen someday.
True.
But what other shooters do we have that haven't gotten third kits yet?
Oh, Squeezer.
Squeezer's true.
That's Splash. We haven't got Gal. We got Shot. We got 96. Yep, got both. Both of the mouse and noses.
Oh, we don't have a Wellstring third kit either.
We don't. Yeah.
Um,
A lot of the newer updates have got third kit.
True, very true. What would you want to see out of a third Wellstring kit?
Probably like a more aggro kit. If it has like 2 sit back kits.
So you'd
Yep.
want something better than Hammer or Stamp?
Yeah. Because Hammer is like, oh, if you get close to me, I have something to protect myself up close.
Yeah. Though, knowing Nintendo, it's probably going to be Splashdown, sadly.
Yeah.
And then, oh, Breakfast for Dinner actually is now up 2-1 against Radical X. I try to keep myself updated on that, like it's the playoffs right now. The kind of momentum we got. Speaking of which, we got the NBA playoffs coming up soon. That's
Oh,
really
true.
Yo, you support the NBA team?
Oh, I'm going back. Gotta go back to my home. Brooklyn. I'm a Brooklyn Nets fan.
A Nets fan. Okay. We rivals. We ain't friends. I'm a Sixers fan, so
Ooh.
yeah. I ain't from Philly though, but I'm a Sixers fan.
I was born and raised in New York, but I had to move to North Carolina. So
Oh, I got a homie that lives in North Carolina. Do you support any NFL teams?
Ravens.
Ravens?
Yeah.
Oh, I got you. I see you. What you think about the Ravens right now? What do you think of the status of them?
They low key like they dropped. I don't know what happened to them this time around.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been kind of depressing.
Oh.
I was about to talk about how depressing my life was. Being a Dolphins fan, but that works too.
Dolphins fan. Holy. I haven't seen those guys in a bit.
Yeah, it's a sad life. At least I'm not the Carolina Panthers. Man,
True.
Bryce Young he's just not good.
Yep.
Just really, really sad thing you hate to see if you're a Carolina Panthers fan.
Yeah. They got ran through the mud this year.
Yep. And it'd be even worse if you're a Hornets fan. Because I don't know if you've heard about LaMelo Ball and his love for causing car accidents after Charlotte Hornet games, but
Yeah.
you've heard about it?
I have.
Oh. I mean, I guess you do live in North Carolina. I guess every single person in North Carolina probably knows about him.
Mm-hmm. Quite good.
But hey, we got good Splatoon. We got good playoffs coming up soon. And I'm really excited to see if Breakfast for Dinner is able to win the next one, and they're able to shut out Radical X to make it to the finals. we're almost at the finals already. And I mean, I've seen nothing but good Splatoon so far. It's been very smooth. It's been a very good ride.
Yeah.
And just I'm really excited to see how Roadhog is able to use this comp and see if they get maps that are favorable for them. Because I'm thinking
Yeah.
if
Also, on the topic of tourneys, right now, the qualifier for, pretty sure, yeah, the Global Gauntlet qualifier 1 has been going all day, actually, since 1.
really,
It has.
and it's still going on.
Yep.
Wow.
Along with NA League. NA League stops at 6 because it starts at 3. You get hour break and it starts back at 7 for bracket.
Really, that is.
So a lot of stuff is going on right now.
There's a lot of tournaments and a lot of different competitive things going on for a game that's competitive scene is actually really actively shrinking.
True. Because we have H-Town right now.
Mhm.
Along with Sea Battles, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
We have Don't Flounder at the Function next week. There's a lot of LANs also going on because we also have the LAN Championship.
Yeah.
So there's that.
And we also have Low Ink this Saturday, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, or next Saturday, a week from now. Are you Low Ink band?
Surprisingly, not.
Really?
Yeah.
Is your team participating in next week's Low Ink?
We are. We're good. If we don't win this one, we're definitely gonna play in May. We weren't supposed to play in this one because I was supposed to be going to Don't Flounder at the Function this weekend, but it got so.
I got you. What seed is y'all's team right now? Do you know?
Let me check.
We're in it, I believe. We're seeded 13th. But it seems like a pretty small Low Ink with only 33 teams.
We are seeded 15th, surprisingly.
Oh. I have seen your team name before. I've seen Rest in Milky Way before. I for sure seen that team. I recognize that logo now.
Our team came so far in the past 10 months. It's almost a year now that team's been alive.
I got you. I see that y'all got 9th last Low Ink or February Low Ink. Oh, y'all didn't play in March.
April. We had the drop.
Oh, I got you. Agenda has only been around for a couple months, it's a February. Oh,
they are in game 5.
They're in game 5. Oh. Agenda has been around for 2 months ish, not even 2 months, and we've already won a Teacup, and we've already won from the Ink Up last night, and it's been a crazy grind. And hey, Splatoon, I played Splatoon comp starting back in 2024 on a team called Jetlag.
Yeah.
And then I kind of left after a month because I had to play Slosher, and I learned that I don't like playing Slosher. And so I left the competitive scene for almost 2 years, and I came back and I joined Agenda, and really I've been loving it. It's been great. I've met so many great people. I've met a lot of great people in the community.
Yeah.
And it's just, oh, sorry, my bad.
And I was finished. I was gonna say that's great.
Yeah, this really, I'm gonna be honest, Splatoon is probably one of the best communities out there in modern gaming. There's so many nice people.
When you look at the competitive scene, I don't want to hurt people's feelings, but the casual scene kind of scares people away.
I absolutely agree, and if I'm not saying this because I play competitive Splatoon, but I think Splatoon is definitely one of the harder games to get into competitive.
No, it definitely is.
Yeah.
first of all, it's a movement shooter, and movement and shooters are a really hard category to put together sometimes.
For sure. And it's so based off of team synergy. And
True.
I mean, hey, the best thing you can do is love or, become friends with people based on a game that, you both love.
Yep.
It's great. Like, it's awesome meeting so many nice people, like coaches and higher level players that are willing to help you. Like, it's probably the most helpful community out there.
Yeah.
And
the fact that people get scared away from it because they look at the casual side, that's why a lot of games I don't want to play, because the casual side is like horrifying. And that's a wall you have to climb first before even getting over to the competitive side. You have to climb the casual wall to get over to the competitive line.
yeah, I absolutely agree. And it's just a grind. I mean, it takes a lot of practice and a lot of patience, and really it's a game that if you aren't able to like learn from mistakes, it really just isn't your thing.
Yeah. That's
But
why I do want to say a lot of YouTubers are good at this game, because when they edit videos, they are sometimes mod reviewing. That's why a lot of competitive YouTubers are good. Like, like I gotta think of other top YouTubers that aren't Chara, because Chara. That's all I'm gonna say.
yeah, there's there's
There's
what's that
dude,
what's that
a lot
dapple
of the floor players actually.
Chase.
There's
I think Chase is also a competitive dualies
I think
player.
Chase left the seat. I'm pretty sure Chase just plays the game to play the game now.
Okay.
There's Sam, there's Kyo, there's Jared.
There's Putz 12.
Putz plays comp now.
I have no idea. I was just throwing the name
I've
out
definitely
there.
got at the game though. That's what I've heard.
I got you.
There's Silver, Gray, a lot of the JP players, a lot of them.
A lot, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's just crazy to think of like the skill gap between the West and JP players.
Yeah.
Because,
And
hey,
if people think, oh, I'm in the Western, so I'm not that good. As all JP players are good at the game. There's always some that are like not it. Like when you see a JP name in Splatoon 1, it was really different. If you saw a JP name, you knew you were cooked from the start.
for sure.
Because they definitely, I think, pretty sure they got the game either a few days early or like a day early, because it's Japan.
Yeah.
But Splatoon 2 definitely brought the scene more together, along with a lot of quality of life changes and like just Discord as well. Make
Mhm.
a better website and platform.
Oh, Radical X actually beat Breakfast for Dinner to move on to the finals.
All right.
So we're gonna see a really interesting finals comp together.
Yep.
Really excited to watch this. But yeah, I completely agree. I mean, I think the best of the best are definitely in JP servers, but hey, and West is gonna be there someday, hopefully. Maybe in Splatoon 6. But
I mean,
yeah.
I'm pretty into the first Flat Road series. I'm pretty sure that Western scene only took a single game off of the JPs in that entire tournament.
Yeah, it gets a little crazy, but hey, we are about to watch a great final series. I really think that these finals could be up in the air to either team.
Yep.
So, really excited to see, especially the starting rotation of zones on Robo Ramen. And later in the rotation, we have zones on Hagglefish, which we have omps that are I believe Roadhog's comp is definitely way more aggressive, while Radical is a lot more defensive and passive.
Yeah.
So it's definitely going to come up to pure skill and mechanics in this game. And
I'm going into game one.
Explo on
X-
Roadhog.
Explode, to be exact.
Okay,
And is that
Sploosh?
Neo Sploosh.
Neo Sploosh on Radical X is something that. Oh,
What?
well, I guess we could talk about the Neo Sploosh. That is something that you don't ever see. Is Sploosh entirely?
Yeah.
That is going to make this a very interesting match. Were they also running Neo Splash as well?
I think they were on Vanilla Splash, but
Vanilla Splash. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be a pain off, especially against an Explosher, and especially a very good Explosher as well.
yeah.
So we're going to see very interesting finals, and I'm really excited to watch these. And man, I'm pumped. I can't contain this. This is something else.
Yep.
How are you feeling going into this finals?
Really excited to see how these two teams duke it out.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. And I completely overlooked Museum Rainmaker, Clam Scorch, and Tower Inkblot.
Yep.
Very interesting. Okay. We're still running the Custom Blaster and Splash. And
We switched to Gal instead of M Sploosh. Alright.
we did get to watch Radical's Gal earlier, if I'm not
Yep.
mistaken.
The two star players being the Gal and the Sea Blast on Roadhog side. And
Explo
Explo
goes down.
immediately goes down. Two go down on Radical X.
Pencil's holding off very great.
Yep.
And the Dynamo or somebody took out the Tetris.
Yep.
But these two comps are just very paint heavy in a way.
Crab's up.
Oh, Crab comes out. Okay, and pops Killer Whale. Blaster.
Blaster.
take- oh,
Storm comes out from Expo.
I wonder why they aren't running custom Explode or Splash. Oh, Dynamo takes out the
Look at
Tetris.
one.
And a really big problem with this map with playing Gal is it's very hard to get in when it's a very
Yeah.
confined space. You have to play around your wall, and you have to hope your teammates get a pick here. And the Tetras go down, and Storm is popped on zone. But this game is very far from over, as the Gal and Luna Blaster both go down with the Blaster.
And they have no fighters.
Yeah, and then
The auto bomb.
oh
The jump cam.
wow,
Expo
This-
jumps out with 10 ticks left on zone. They have to make a push now or never.
this could be
Five,
over. Radical X,
The spider comes out.
it's over. Wow.
Dog.
I'm surprised that it worked
No.
that.
Auto bomb jump cam was really funny to see.
It was, especially when they were stuck against the cooler.
Yeah.
Man has a choice of
And
eating
it just
or
seems like
not. I am a night
Roadhog
student, and
has
one of the
really
things I'd
good
like to
knowledge
point out
of
right
how
away
to
is
play
I
against
don't
other comps because they
recommend
didn't let the
fasting.
Luna or the Gal really get in at all.
Sure.
It's very impressive. So maybe we'll see them proceed to shut down the Gal and Luna in the future, or maybe the Luna will switch to Nautilus. I believe they pocket Nautilus,
Yeah.
and maybe the Gal will be able to get momentum swinging in their favor. And we should also keep an eye on third place match between Blue Flare and Breakfast for Dinner to see who goes home third.
True.
And overall, we have great games lined up. I don't think this finals could have been any better. But I do have to ask, do you see a lot of other Glugas play in the more higher level?
Actually, I'm pretty sure in higher levels, besides me, I'm pretty sure I'm like one of the few only Glugas in low level, but Dylan's one of the like the higher level Glugas, and my coach, I actually don't know how to pronounce my coach's name, but they are a Gluga player.
I got you. Okay. I just don't really see many Gluga players.
Yeah, the weapon's definitely strong. It's just never seen.
Yeah, and we also see Forge come out
Yeah,
on
and
Road.
replace with Flash. Just Flash is really aggressive, and they're on a more aggro weapon.
It's probably for the GG's Booyah, if we're being honest.
True. And there's
And-
Flash
And
on.
the Luna did trade for Nautilus, and this gal wants to just play aggressive, but it's just getting comboed by the pro.
Pro just poking. He's looking for another pick after picking off that knot.
Yeah, I wonder if they play pro like they play Splash in a very aggressive way.
Splatter comes out.
And the Dynamo's down.
But two go down on Roadhog side. The Blaster's back. Here's a splash down. Abraham kind of
Okay.
they get two off that splash down.
It's just something you don't want to see when you're Radical X,
Yeah.
because obviously they had their own plans to pop their own Splash down. And we see a Booyah Tetris go down, and we see a Booyah come out to probably take out the gal, and it will take out the gal here.
Goes down. Cooler slitty on slick. Can they move with this? The Expo is just holding down their plat. The Roadhog just can't move. The Tetra goes down the Roadhog side.
And their Blaster is picking up the pace of being very aggressive.
The Pro followed up, and they just pick off the
Two down.
Expo.
Oh, but now it's
But three go down on Roadhogs.
that's all
They're the
Roadhog.
cattle wedge.
And even though the push is dead, it still made a really big dent
Yep.
in the score.
50 in the first 2 minutes of the match.
That is something it's very hard to come back from. But we've seen it
Yeah.
happen before.
The jump out, really good jump, and they jump back in.
Are they going to splash down on jump? They will not.
Yep.
And it seems like their Nautilus is playing very aggressive, but just their Nautilus can't get in. And the Dynamo goes down on the right side. The Gal goes
Yeah.
down.
Three go down a Radical X.
Wow. And Tetris is down. Okay. The Gal is
Yeah,
pushing
Bob
in.
is out.
Gal can take out Pencil.
The wheels out. Three go down on Roadhog side. But can they follow up with this?
They need to push in, but every time they push in, they're just repelled out. Especially with the Pen taking out the Explo here.
Yep.
Wow, and then now it's just the Gal, and the Gal needs to back out. And the Gal's putting up some sort of fight, but it might not be worth it. Especially when the Reef Slide comes out.
Yep.
But the Explo takes out the Pro.
Two go down on Roadhog side. The cooler comes out on Roadhog. But the Tetra can't do anything with it as it can't get in.
They're being held down by this Nautilus.
Yep.
And the Explo. Or the Gal. Or the Gal back.
They just jump out to the pen.
Very good jump out here.
Yep.
Especially with Cooler.
Like the Tetra's looking for another entrance to go in.
It just seems like Radical X just can't get in. They're just repelled every time.
Can't get in, but they're holding a really strong defense.
Very strong. I feel like most of it is because of that Explo.
Yep. The slider comes out. And
Slider.
they go two down. Two of their sliders are down.
Wow.
They're looking for a third pick, but the Gal goes down and trade with the Pro. Splashdown comes out from a knot. Can the Expo pin off the Tetra?
The Tetra got out of that situation, actually.
Yep. And they're coming back. But with the Blaster, Tetra's is in mid. The Gal goes down in the Dynamo, but in trade for the Tetra.
Trades are favoring Roadhog heavily in this series.
Yep.
Radical X just can't get
4v4. They have one. They have
Blaster.
two more pushes left.
The Blaster pushing in with the splashdown in the court.
Yep.
And the Reslide. It's like taking out the Gal. And the Knot's left, but the Knot is
The
taken
Knot
out.
gets Splashdown canceled.
And Dodge.
The Blaster
Oh!
gets two. They're gonna get three.
Dodge
He
made
gets
it.
three.
Got three. This Blaster has the momentum. And it takes out another. and the streak ends. But that was huge.
Yeah.
I think if
I-
that I think that if Roadhog gets past this checkpoint, that's game.
Yep. Radical X has one more push in them. And it's gonna go into overtime if Roadhog can't do anything with them on this tower.
The Tetras are forced back. They can't get out.
Yep.
Oh, the pop free slide.
Slider comes out.
The
The
Booyah
Booyah
comes
Bomb
out.
comes out.
And that's
And
GG's
that's-
Booyah. Wow. We knew from seeing that forge that the Booyah was going to be used at the end. And
Yep. Even
that's-
as a Google player, I do not play Google on Tower. I'm usually on Gal. So,
That's what I'm saying. We need Gal with Booyah.
Gal Booyah. And he's probably going to get strikes, actually.
You think so? Well, actually, I can mess with that because that might make it more comp heavy.
Yeah.
More meta. Well, I mean, if they somehow gave it wall, I know they won't, but wall strikes, that
That seems like a squeezer kit.
that does seem like a squeezer kit. You're absolutely right.
Squeezer
But
good.
we're already down to 2-0 for Roadhog on Scorch Gorge Clams.
Is Roadhog going to make finals look like semis once again with a 3-0 sweep?
It's seeming like it, especially on a map that favors them and a mode that favors speed.
Radical X does look like a team that can make a comeback depending on, because even though Tetras is favored on Climb Blitz because of those grades on Scorch, it could be a really good map to see that Gal just run in and hold down the basket.
Very true. And do you think that we would see the Splash player go back to Splash or stay on Pro here?
Splash, Crab, you have an amazing vantage point
True, this is very
for
true.
Crab in top mid.
Absolutely. And it's just such a favored map for Roadhog in this situation.
Yeah.
And they have all the momentum to keep going, and Radical X needs to really figure something out to be able to combat this. I mean, I think they have it if they can figure out how to counter the Splash and Blaster combo, because that is really hard to come against. Or fight against, I mean.
Yeah.
So we could be seeing something. We could either be seeing the greatest comeback of all time, or we could see the Splash and Blaster combo. And it seems like the comps stay the same.
But the back to the Splash with Kill. K and Kaio having really similar names.
Wow.
The Gal goes down.
And two go down.
In the knot.
Very aggressive start, and Radical X just plays too defensively. They can't keep up.
The Crab comes out on an off angle, and the Crab finds a kick here.
Forces
The
them into
Spider
the
comes in.
reslide.
Auto bomb strikes again.
This is some sort of team play that I've never even seen before. Starting it off the gate. Wow.
The Tetra goes down. The Blaster goes down, but they trade out the Gal, but the Pen also goes down.
Just Splash. Splash supporting jumps to the Tetras. Splash is sharking. They don't know he's there. And he takes out 2. And 3. And it's just
3.
a
Does he get the quad?
And he got the quad.
He gets the quad. Making a big entrance for his team, but the team doesn't have clams. And he goes down.
That is just something crazy to watch. I mean,
The Tetra can make a run for it now, as they try to. The Spider comes out. It looks like they're going to get punished by Dynamo. The ball almost goes off the map. And they save the ball, but they go down again. Just try to save this ball.
they're feeding into the ball, though. That could... Nope, with just the Nautilus left.
The Tetra goes in. They score.
Wow. We're seeing heavy aggression, and Radical X just cannot combat this.
They want to get this set over with and done from Roadhog's perspective.
They must be feeling sleepy at how late it is. They're playing like they want it more. And this splash like is doing very well at sharking. And they got picked off by the gal.
Yep.
And I feel like, in my personal opinion, as a gal main, the gal needs to play a little bit more aggressive, or like, and put themselves in spots to where they have the advantage.
Yeah.
Because the pencil was able to take complete advantage, and this also seems like a very good pencil as well.
True. As what we saw on the match against Mafta Flame, the Gao should try to be just taking attention and running.
And this is the gal. This is what we were waiting for with the gal
Yep.
right here.
But
it's
he
able-
The Expo tries to make a run. Can the Expo score?
does he have backup? The splash goes
splash-
down.
But they trade out for the Expo.
Dynamo gets another with the
Dynamo-
blaster.
It just looks like a perfect chance for Radical X to make a score here. And the ball goes in. Two balls
they
go in.
Splashdown comes out as well.
But they
But they
have
go-
no clamps to sustain this push. The Gal goes back before, but they lose their aggression.
might be
But
able-
the Gal
Gal gets
gets their
more.
clamps in.
Wow, we are watching something insane.
They just need 2 clamps to take lead. Nope,
I
they
don't-
need
I
a
feel like
lot.
I feel like they made their dent though. That
Yep.
keeps this game a lot closer, and they might be finding their rhythm.
The Crab is just heavily aggressive, just getting chip damage to chip damage, putting 3 down to like
Yeah.
what?
But was not able to come up. Oh, but gets a ball in.
The Splash has 3 clamps to just make the score even harder for them. The slider comes out, the almost picks off the Gal, but the slider gets picked off. The Splash on a flank right now, but he gets no clamps in.
We are watching something incredible right now. It's such a back and forth action. It really makes you feel like Radical X does want to make this set last longer than it has. And they are putting in a lot tougher of a fight right now.
They have just a few more times to make a push. The ball, did they mean to throw the ball forward this session?
I don't feel like they did.
They retrieve it back.
Their gal is in
Oh,
the phase. But I don't think they'll make the jump. They make the jump with the Nautilus, probably to get Splashdown off, to get a pick, to
It's one.
for the Splashdown. But the Splashdown wasn't able to be capitalized on, and the Nautilus goes down.
The X was just holding. They have time. They have time for like 2 more pushes.
And
Yeah,
the
they'll put
crab,
now
perfect
and
crab.
The Crab gets the pick.
We might be seeing game here, and it would be because that they're gonna score again.
The score, they get 1 scoring, and the Nog gets picked off. And they just get a single clam to win this game and win this set.
Could we see a knockout with the blaster with 1 clam?
Blast
We
has
saw
1 clam, and
knockout.
that's game.
That's serious. I've been playing Roadhog in Overwatch recently, and it's fun. He's fun. It's something like that.
Yeah.
They are your Teacup 30 champions.
Yep.
I
Hey, our one of our org members, he's on Tetris, and that was just amazing.
It was great gameplay from all of them, and even though Radical X came up short, they still played very well, especially with that 1 push they had. That shows really good commitment after going down as much as they did. They were able to stay in it,
Yeah.
and that is something you love to see out of a team. So I'm for sure that we'll see Radical X back in the finals next Teacup.
Yep.
And how is the 3rd place match going as of right now? Blue Flare and Breakfast for Dinner are tied 1-1 on the 3rd place game.
Yep.
Those were really exciting finals. Even though it was a 3-0 sweep, those games felt a lot closer than they actually were.
Yep.
And wow, this was just a great Teacup from everyone.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. And commentating for 3 hours got my throat hurting, but it was worth it. And we still have